Reflecting reality, how our inner changes shape the outer world. Welcome, dear listeners, to our exploration of the mirror principle. Today we explore a profound concept, the idea that the external world is a reflection of our internal state. If we do not change within, our reality will remain unchanged. This principle isn't just a spiritual aphorism, it is a powerful tool for transforming our lives. Let's begin by understanding the basics of this principle. Imagine a mirror. What you see in it is a reflection of what stands before it. Our reality works similarly. The emotions, thoughts, and energy we carry are mirrored back in our experiences and interactions. If you carry anger, the world reflects conflict and aggression. If you embody peace, your environment tends to become more harmonious. Now think about the last time you had a day where everything seemed to go wrong. Could it be possible that your internal state influenced those events? Maybe you started your day stressed, and that stress was mirrored in your interactions and the events that unfolded. This isn't about blame, but about recognizing our power to influence our reality. Let's dive deeper into how we can harness this principle. The first step is awareness. You must be aware of your thoughts, emotions, and energy. Are you nurturing feelings of resentment, or are you fostering forgiveness? Your answer to this influences your reality. Consider this. When was the last time a change in your perspective led to a change in your situation? Moving forward, let's talk about alignment. Alignment means your thoughts, emotions, and actions are all moving in the same direction. When we align our intentions with positive emotions and actions, we create a powerful force that can transform our reality. Have you ever aligned your entire being towards a goal and noticed how the universe seemed to conspire to help you? Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lessons. Now let me guide you through a visualization. Imagine you are standing in front of a large, beautiful mirror. As you look into this mirror, you see not your physical form, but your thoughts and feelings projected back at you. What do you see? Is it a stormy, chaotic image, or is it calm and serene? This mirror shows you the truth about what you are projecting into the world. How does this make you feel? What do you think you need to change internally to see a peaceful reflection? This visualization helps us understand the importance of our inner state. We often try to change things externally, our jobs, relationships, and surroundings. While these changes are important, they are often temporary fixes if we don't address the internal issues. True change starts from within and radiates outward. Let us now consider the power of emotional responsibility. Taking responsibility for our emotions means we stop blaming others for how we feel and start taking ownership of our reactions and feelings. This shift is crucial because it empowers us. It moves us from a state of reaction to a state of creation. How often do you find yourself blaming others for your feelings? Could you instead reclaim your power by owning your emotions? Continuing on, let's explore the transformation of negative patterns. We all have them, repetitive thoughts or behaviors that no longer serve us. Identifying and transforming these patterns is key to using the mirror principle effectively. This often requires deep introspection and honesty. What are the patterns you see recurring in your life? How do they reflect back to you in your daily reality? In closing this segment, I invite you to reflect on the relationship between your internal state and the external world. This understanding is the first step in using the mirror principle to change your life. As we prepare to move to the next part of our discussion, I leave you with this thought. What if the key to changing your world lay entirely within you? Cultivating inner harmony to reflect a peaceful world. As we continue our exploration of the mirror principle, Let's delve into the transformative power of cultivating inner peace and harmony. This journey into our internal landscape is not just about self-improvement, but is a profound way to influence the world around us. To begin, let's focus on the concept of inner peace. Inner peace is not merely the absence of conflict or distress. It is a positive state of well-being and contentment. It's a stability that comes from within, unaffected by external circumstances. Have you ever noticed how some individuals remain calm and composed even in chaotic situations? This is the power of inner peace. It acts as a buffer against the turmoil of the external world. Now, how do we cultivate this inner peace? It starts with mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present and engaged with the moment, without judgment. It allows us to observe our thoughts and emotions without getting caught up in them. Practice this now. Focus on your breath. Feel it entering and leaving your body. Notice your thoughts. Let them pass without engagement. What changes do you notice in your internal state when you do this? Another key aspect is emotional resilience. This is our ability to bounce back from setbacks and maintain our inner peace despite external pressures. Emotional resilience can be developed through practices like meditation, deep breathing exercises, and regularly confronting and adapting to small challenges. Think about a recent challenge you faced. How did you react? Could you view it as an opportunity to enhance your resilience? Let's also consider the role of forgiveness in cultivating inner peace. Holding on to grudges and past hurts consumes a great amount of emotional energy. Forgiveness is not about condoning wrong behavior, but about freeing ourselves from the burden of negativity. It allows us to reflect peace and positivity in our external world. Reflect on someone you haven't forgiven. What holds you back? How might letting go alter your internal and external reality? We must also address the cultivation of positive relationships. The people we surround ourselves with greatly influence our internal state. Are your relationships reflective of conflict or peace? Engaging in healthy, supportive relationships reinforces our internal peace, which in turn is mirrored in our interactions. Try to nurture relationships that elevate and support not only your goals but also your inner peace. Now, let us transition to the importance of congruence between our actions and our values. When our actions are not aligned with our personal values, it creates internal conflict, which can disturb our inner peace. This misalignment is often reflected in our reality as dissatisfaction and unrest. Examine your recent actions. Are they in line with your values? How might realigning your actions with your values change the reflection in your mirror? As we prepare to close this segment, consider the profound impact of nurturing inner peace. By cultivating a peaceful and harmonious internal environment, we influence our external reality in profound ways. The world around us becomes more peaceful and harmonious as a reflection of our internal state. In the next part of our discussion, we will explore how to transform deep-seated fears and insecurities into empowering beliefs, further enhancing the power of the mirror principle in our lives. Transforming shadows into light, overcoming inner obstacles. In this next part of our journey with the mirror principle, we will delve into overcoming our inner fears and insecurities, transforming them into empowering beliefs that can profoundly reshape our external realities. Fears and insecurities are like shadows in our internal landscape. They can loom large and distort our perceptions, leading to a reality that mirrors these distorted views. But just as shadows disappear when exposed to light, our fears and insecurities diminish when we confront and understand them. Consider the fears that you face. What are they rooted in? Often, our deepest fears are not about external situations, but about our internal narratives. We fear not being enough, not being loved, or failing. These fears are powerful, but they are also based on stories we tell ourselves. What happens when you challenge these stories? What new narrative could you create that empowers rather than diminishes you? One effective method for transforming fears is through the practice of reframing. Reframing involves changing your perspective on a situation to give it a more positive or empowering meaning. For example, instead of seeing a failed business venture as a confirmation of incompetence, could you reframe it as a valuable learning experience that prepares you better for future success? Let's also explore the power of visualization in overcoming insecurities. Visualization is not just about seeing what you want to achieve, it's about feeling it. When you visualize, engage all your senses and emotions to experience the reality you wish to create. How does it feel to see yourself succeeding beyond your fears? This practice not only boosts confidence but also aligns your internal state to reflect this new, empowered reality. Another crucial area is the acceptance of vulnerability. Vulnerability is often seen as a weakness, but it is a profound strength. Embracing vulnerability allows us to be genuine and connect deeply with others, reflecting a reality that values authenticity and connection. Consider a moment when being vulnerable led to a deeper relationship or opportunity. What did that teach you about the strength in vulnerability? We must also address the practice of self-compassion in this process. Being harsh on ourselves only feeds our insecurities and fears. Self-compassion means treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a good friend. When you make a mistake or face a setback, instead of self-criticism, what if you responded with encouragement and understanding? As we conclude this segment, let's reflect on the transformative power of facing and reshaping our fears and insecurities. By doing so, we not only change our internal narratives, but also dramatically alter the way our reality is reflected back to us. In the final part of our discussion, we will explore how to maintain and nurture these changes to ensure a lasting impact on our reality, continuously reflecting the best of who we are and aspire to be. Sustaining transformation. Living the change every day. As we approach the final segment of our discussion on the mirror principle, we focus on sustaining and nurturing the changes we've initiated within ourselves. This is crucial for ensuring that the transformations do not merely serve as temporary fixes but become integral parts of our everyday reality. The journey of personal transformation is ongoing. It does not end after a single moment of insight or change. To truly reflect a new reality, we must continuously live out the changes we wish to see. This requires commitment, consistency, and the cultivation of habits that support our new way of being. First, let us consider the role of daily practices. Establishing routines that reinforce our new beliefs and behaviors is essential. This might include meditation, journaling, or affirmations. What daily practices could you implement that would help you reinforce the changes you've made? Remember, the goal is to make these practices so integral to your day that they become as natural as breathing. Next, let's talk about the importance of community. Surrounding ourselves with people who reflect the values and changes we embrace is incredibly powerful. Community provides support, inspiration, and accountability. How does your current social circle influence your personal growth? Are there groups or communities you could join that would support the new realities you are trying to create? Additionally, continuous learning plays a significant role in sustaining change. As we grow, our understanding of ourselves and the world also evolves. Engage with books, workshops, and thought leaders who challenge and expand your perspectives. What are some areas of life or knowledge you feel drawn to explore further? How could deepening your understanding in these areas help maintain your personal transformations? Another vital component is the practice of mindfulness throughout the day. Mindfulness helps us become aware of our thoughts, emotions, and reactions in real time, allowing us to choose responses that align with our new internal states. Try to catch yourself when you fall back into old patterns. What triggers these patterns, and how can you respond differently next time? Lastly, we must embrace the concept of resilience. Transformation is not a linear process. There will be setbacks and challenges. Resilience is not about never failing, but about learning and bouncing back with greater wisdom each time. Consider a recent setback you experienced. What did it teach you, and how can you use that lesson to fortify your commitment to your new path? As we wrap up our exploration of the mirror principle, reflect on the journey we've embarked on together. The changes you initiate within yourself have the power to transform your reality in profound ways. Every moment is an opportunity to reinforce these changes, to live out the new narratives you've crafted, and to reflect a reality that resonates with your highest aspirations. Remember, the world is a mirror, reflecting not just who you are, but who you are becoming. Continue to nurture the growth and changes within, and watch as the world around you transforms in reflection. Thank you for joining me on this profound journey. May your reflections always be as magnificent as the visions you hold within.